What's happening, everybody? I'm Allie Burns from Picks Parlays, and this is another round of MLB Total Chaos with the Insiders Room. We had a good one last week. Wry Cape and Nick Parsons went head-to-head. Wry, you were 4-1. Nice showing. Nick, you were close. It was 2-3. Good stuff out of you guys. 2-1 on our consensus picks. That's why we always say they're the money makers on the show. Follow those consensus picks when everybody agrees on the same thing. If you guys have never seen Total Chaos before, here's how it works. I'm taking these 3 expert handicappers from the Insiders Room, and I'm going to ask their opinion on 5 baseball games that are going down this Friday, September the 16th. I want to know, are they going over or under the total, guys? All right. So before we get started, everybody like and subscribe, ring the bell for notifications, and don't forget to check out Caesars Sportsbook, the official sponsor of Picks and Parlays. Download that app onto your phone. Use this promo code MORNINGFUL, and you're going to get up to $1,250 in a risk-free first bet, as well as 2,000 bonus points, 1,000 reward credits, and 1,000 tier credits. Someday I won't say reward credits. Someday. Let me introduce you to the contestants on the show. Wry Cape, your record's 21-17-2. You were 4-1 last week. How you feeling about being on the show today, friend?
I'm feeling great. Last week I thought I might go under 500, and now I'm looking real good. And AM tells me he's going to dethrone me this week, so I'm ready to show him who king is.
Oh, dang. Nick Parsons, I mean, you've been the king of this for a long, long time. Are you going to school both of these little guys here?
Yeah, for sure. I'm predicting a 5-0. I love my picks tonight, Allie.
Boom, 56, 50, and 6. Amadeus, AM plus money. I haven't seen you in a while. You're 7-5. How you feeling about being back? You going to take down the Rye?
Oh, I'm feeling great. But, instead of AM, you can just call me the future king today.
Well, you've got to earn titles like that here on Total Chaos, all right? You just don't get too ahead of yourself, because the gambling gods, they can be fickle, all right? So let's get the party started. We've got 5 games to go over, and Wry Cape, you're the champ. You're the king today. So we are going to start you off with the A's at the Astros. It's 7.5 with Martinez and Verlander on the mound. Is it going over or under the total, Rye?
Yeah, so we've seen movement. This opened up at 7. We have Martinez versus Verlander. Last time out, Martinez got tagged for 7 runs. Verlander's pitching for Cy Young with a 1.84 earned run average. Games played at Houston this season, 4-6 in the series have gone under the total. Pros and Joes are on the over, so I will be going contrarian. I don't expect the A's to have much success against Verlander. Smells like a 6-1 game to me here. Although I'm going with the under.
All right. Nick Parsons, what are you saying about this one?
Yeah, it's like a Jekyll and Hyde on the mound in this one. Adrian Martinez, you can make an argument that this one's going to go over when you look at his stats, 4-4 with a 5.59 ERA in just 38.2 innings pitched. And then Verlander, 16-3 with that 1.84 ERA. But I'm going to side with Verlander here on this one as well. I'm going to go with the under. The A's only average 3.50 runs per game anyways, so that ranks 29th. I'm going under.
All right, AM plus money. What do you got on this one?
I'm going to have to agree with Ryan Nick. I'm on the under in this one. I think Martinez bounces back here. He had a few good starts before his last one where he got tagged for a lot, and he's a guy. The A's always get up here, so I think they're going to get up for this game. Verlander's been great all season. I don't think he gives up many runs. And the Astros are just they've been trending to the under all year, and they're the kind of team that doesn't score a lot of runs at home lately. So I like the under here.
All right. I am so on the over on this one. Like, I am the lone person, the lone wolf here. I think the Astros really want to protect Verlander and what he's trying to do. And a great way to do that is to hit the ball and make sure you win the game. So, I mean, maybe that's just me, and I'm not the professional. I'm the host. I'm the pretty face here. Listen to the pros, people. Okay, Reds are at the Cardinals. The number is 8. Nick Parsons, you're going first on this one with Dunn and Flaherty.
So St. Louis is first in the NL Central. They're a massive favorite in this matchup. Yeah, Flaherty and Dunn. He's 1-3 with a 6.10 ERA. Flaherty, he's 0-1 with a 4.50 ERA, but he's only pitched 18 innings. So, I mean, it's hard to get a read on where he's at quite yet. But one thing we can say for sure is that Dunn is a complete gas can. The Brewers lead the NL Central by 8 games over Milwaukee. I think they'll maintain that lead with a big night at the plate here against Dunn. So yeah, I'm going to roll with the over in this one.
Over we go. Okay, Am, what do you got?
So I agree with Nick on this one. I'm on the over here. 9 of the last 10 between these two teams have had 8 or more runs in them. Dunn is not a very good pitcher. He's been giving up a lot of runs all year. Flaherty hasn't been great in his few starts. Also got a late start to the season because of his injury. And the Cards are pushing for the playoffs. They always do this at the end of the season. They get really hot going into the playoffs. And I don't think this is a game where the Reds roll over either. So I see there being a lot of runs here.
Look at that.
Rye, do we agree? Is it a hat trick?
It is a hat trick. I'm expecting a high-scoring game. Both of these pitchers like to walk batters. Dunn's last 3 starts, he has a 7.71 earned run average. Cards last 7, they have an average runs per game of 5.9. So they are hitting the ball very, very well. And also 4 to 5 games in the series have gone over the total.
All right, okay, here we go with our next one. So we got 2 squad bets in a row. I love it when that happens. We got the over in the Reds, we got the under in the A's, and I agree with the over in the Reds. I've been cashing on Cardinals over with Pujols going for home run records, with Goldie going for MVPs. I mean, those bats are swinging, people. Just bet on bats to swing, okay, because that's what's going to happen. Mariners are at the Angels. The number's 8 with Robbie Ray and Lorenzen on the mound. AM, you're up first on this one.
Yeah, so this one I'm going to be on the under. Lorenzen had his first start back from injury the other day, and he was actually pretty good in that start. He only gave up the 1 run. I think he's going to continue to pitch well. He's been a much better pitcher at home this year. That first start back from injury was on the road in Houston, so very good performance there. I think he keeps it up. Robbie Ray has been just as good. He hasn't allowed more than 2 runs in his last 6 starts prior to his last one, where he gave up 4 at home to the Braves. But the Angels lineup is no Braves lineup, and I don't think they're going to get many hits off him here. I see this being a low-scoring game. I like the under.
All right, Rye, back to you. What do you say?
Yeah, I'm on the under as well. Ray has had success pitching at Anaheim. Ray is 16-6 to the under when he pitches his team. Seattle is 58-45 to the under against righties this season, and the Angels are 13-4 to the under when having a day off. So I'm going under.
Beautiful. Nick Parsons, your thoughts?
One thing I want to say is that we do not talk about any of this before. We really, we absolutely don't. But yeah, we're on the same wavelength here for every single one of these games so far. As I said, maybe we're all going to go 5-0. We'll see here with these final 2. But yeah, I was a bit surprised seeing this total as well. I guess both teams have been playing to some higher scoring games of late, but LA still only averages 3.81 runs per game. One thing about Robbie Ray, I just wanted to see, he won the Cy Young Award last year, went over to Seattle. He started off horribly. And I mean, arguably, he's been one of the top 3 pitchers in the league over the last 2 months. And then Lorenzen, he has been far better at home than on the road. Yeah, he's 2-4 with a 6.63 ERA on the road, 4-2 with a 2.83 ERA at home. I think it's going to be a little bit of a duel. Going under.
Okay, this is getting exciting. So up next we have, where are they? Padres at the Diamondbacks, 8.5 with Snell and Bum. Just for this to be an 8.5 with 2 lefties just looked a little bit suspect to me, I guess. But Rye, what do you think about this?
Yeah,
I know why too, but go ahead, Rye, tell me.
Yeah, the number has moved, open at 8. So Snell versus Bumgarner. Snell pitches well on the road. He has a 3.37 earned run average. Bumgarner has been awful his last 3 starts with a 7.98 earned run average. But Arizona is 37-22 under against the division opponents this season. Snell's last 3 starts went under. Bumgarner pitched well last time he saw the Padres at Chase Field. He gave up 1 earned run and 4 hits in 3 innings. 3 of Arizona's last 4 went under. I'm going with the under.
There we go. All right. Bam. Just like that. Ship it. Nick Parsons, what do you say?
So I do see this one a little bit differently now. Neither team has been that great offensively this year. The Padres average 4.36 runs per game. That ranks 16th. The Diamondbacks average 4.44. That ranks 13th. I don't trust either of these starters. Snell has been a little bit better on the road. Overall, he's 6-9 with a 4.02 ERA. He's clearly fallen off big time from his Cy Young season there with the Rays. Madison Bumgarner, yeah, he's been a disappointment all season, 6-14 with a 4.88 ERA. So these are a couple of disappointing guys. I think they're going to put forth a disappointing effort. So I'm going over in this one.
All right. You're the tiebreaker, AM plus money. What you got?
So I'm going to go with Nick on this one. I like the over. The Padres offense hasn't been good in their recent games, but I think this is one that they're going to wake up for. They've been smashing Bumgarner all year, and Snell has been good lately, but he's still had some shaky starts every now and then. And I think both of these pitchers are vulnerable to give up some runs here. The Diamondbacks are the kind of team where they like to put up runs at home, so I can definitely see this one going over.
I have just no opinion on that game. Like, I could see it over and I could see it under. So you're all right is how I feel about this. We've got Dodgers Giants. This is our last one. 7.5 with May and Webb on the bump. It is going to Nick Parsons, over or under that total.
Yeah, a lot of storylines with this series. Obviously, the Dodgers are the best in the league. The Giants are fighting for positioning. The bottom line is we have two decent pitchers here. Dustin May, he's 1-2 with a 4.29 ERA. He struggled in his last two starts. I think he'll settle down here now, though, facing his counterpart, Logan Webb, the ace of the staff here for the Giants. He's 13-8 with a 2.88 ERA. That includes going 8-5 with a 2.70 ERA at home. So I'm anticipating a little bit of a duel here. This one goes under.
Under we go. Okay. AM, what you got?
So I'm on the under here. Webb has been pretty good this year. He's also pitched pretty well against the Dodgers in 2 of his 3 starts. He hasn't really given up more than 1 run. May hasn't been great in his last 2, but I think he bounces back here, and especially in this ballpark, I like the under.
Wry Cape?
Yeah, I'm going the other way. Dodgers just saw Webb, and that game went over. Line was 8. There were 11 runs scored. 7 of 13 games in this series have gone over the total. I'm going over.
All right, good look at that. I do love me some trends. Okay, everybody, we are going to do a recap, but not before you hit the like button, you subscribe to the channel, and then you ring that bell for notifications. Okay, we've got tons of free content coming out here at Picks and Parlays and at the Insiders Room and on the Max Wagers Network all day long, every day. So you got to hit that bell to subscribe. See, he subscribed.
Wow.
He's like, wait, there's a
What's
show
the
on
timing
right now,
there?
right?
That was crazy.
I know. That's what's up, right? Also, don't forget about this sponsor, Caesar Sportsbook. Up to $1,250 in a risk-free first bet, plus all those bonus credits. All you got to do is use the promo code MORNINGFUL, or you can check out the description of the video and click on the link. All right, it is the Insiders Room crew, and here they go. We've got Wry Cape. Wry, tell the people who you are and what you're all about.
Yeah, I'm Wry Cape, and I do the NASCAR shows every race day at noon. I have one on Saturday for Bristol, and I bet all sports.
And I bet all sports. It sounded like you were like in an AA meeting there or something.
Yeah.
Like a GA meeting. My name's Rye, and I bet all sports. Nick Parsons, tell the people what you're all about.
Well, I'm Nick Parsons from the Insiders Room, and yeah, you can find my premium picks over at picksandparlays.net. You can also find myself and the rest of the guys here and lots of a few other guys that come on the show as well in our Discord, and you can follow the link from my Twitter. And yeah, check out my NFL this weekend. I got a couple of big plays, so there you go.
Yes, and if you want those NFL plays, the premium plays from the Insiders Room, cruise over to picksandparlays.net and use this promo code NFL. It's going to save you 20% off whatever you snag from the Insiders Room. These guys are hot. I'm their proxy for the Circa contest. You guys were 6-2, so close to 7-1 in the William Hill College football contest this week. But I'm their proxy for 2 contests, and you guys rock and roll. AM plus money, haven't seen you in a while, but always love it when I do. How's everything going with you, and where can we find you?
Oh, everything's going great. Just like Rye, I love to bet on all sports, but soccer is my game, and you can find me Monday to Wednesday and Friday at 11 a.m. breaking down the soccer card with Sean Miller.
Love the Sean. For whatever reason, my mouth naturally says the Sean Miller Soccer Show just every time. That's how I have to say that. So,
Sean
but it's
Connery.
fantastic, and I think it's 1 p.m., 2 p.m. Eastern, right?
He changed the show recently, so it's at 11 a.m. now, so we can get a look on the daily soccer for the day. But yeah, if you like soccer, that's where you can find me and Sean Miller breaking down the card.
And that World Cup is right around the corner, y'all. Most important, join the Insiders Room Discord. You can find it at the Insiders Room. There's tennis, there's NASCAR, there's soccer. Oh my! Not to mention all your basics, MLB, NBA, college basketball, college football, regular football, all the things that you want to bet on. They're all over there. All the guys you want to talk to are there. Okay, let's do this recap. A's and Astros, 7.5. They're all going under. I'm going to go over on that one. Just saying. Okay, I don't get a vote, but I'm just saying. Reds and the Cardinals are an 8. They're all going over on that. Mariners and the A's are an 8. All under on this one as well. Padres and D-backs with Snell and Bum Bum. Rye's going under, but Nick and AM take it over. Dodgers, Giants. Nick and AM go under and Rye goes over. Here are the squad bets. These are your consensus pick. A's under, Reds over, Mariners under. That's the way we're playing this round of MLB Total Chaos. Thank you guys so much for joining us. And like I always say, may the best capper win.
Thanks, Ali.